Yeah, welcome. Okay. You want chat sorted? Mm. Oh, that's sharp. Hello, Zed Roblox. Droid Roblox? How that? Mm. Oh, yeah, school. Yeah, that's good. School's always good. Learning is very important. I mean, how much wagons do I have here? 1, 2, 4, 5. Why do I have 5 wagons? I do 2 4 wagons. Let me actually. I need to test this. So I need to timer this. Oh, what? No, we had a mark. What was the time we took? 5 minutes. Let me get my notes up. Let me get my notes up so we can figure this out. In 10 minutes, 5 minutes, we need to figure out how much we make. Okay. So we need to get all this oil transferred. And I'm thinking about it, I've done my calculation wrong, so we can redo this. So we make 2,000. If it had been 30 minutes earlier, I could have raided you. Ah, it's no problem. I'm welcome, Assassin. Yeah, well, I've been busy with family, so 30 minutes earlier wasn't possible. So what can you do? So yeah, I think I figured this out. I think I've been going about this wrong, because when I've been calculating at the full carriages, but that's dumb because that's not how it's never going to be full. So we're making 2,000. Actually, let me do something so you actually see what I'm doing, because at the moment you can't actually see what I'm doing here. Okay, let me not do it like that, please. I just want you to. Okay, so this is my notebook here. It is just disgusting. I don't know why it's gone like this. Scale. Transform a sec. Edit. Okay, I don't know. Why does it look so bad? I don't know. Can I make it look better? Just there we go. How well can you see that? The Kid House good. Yeah, and you've mentioned a few times now that, oh, my chat, there you go. School is good. Learning is very important, and you will need to do, and you will regret it if you don't do it when you're older. You'll regret it. And you? I don't go to school. I do college, higher education. So yeah, looking at the notebook here, we got. I don't know how clear it's coming up. I hope it's coming up decently. Actually, let me have a look here. How is this coming? Oh yeah, it's coming up more than good enough. Okay, cool. So obviously we're only producing right here 2,400 oil per minute. One round trip takes 5 minutes. So it takes 5 minutes for the train to come where we are now to our base and back. So in 5 minutes, 2,000 would mean this would then be this. And this, and also, for example, playing this game, having this game, being in school and learning maths is very helpful, because I wouldn't be able to do this if I hadn't learned it. And you're also from France. Nice. You're across the ocean from me. I'm from the United Kingdom. Yeah, so we got this, which then should output 2,000. I'm just gonna. Actually, we can do the in-game one here. So it's 2,550. 2,550. Yep, I am from the United Kingdom. times by 5. So we have, okay, never mind. That's kind of exactly what I'm hoping it wouldn't be. Oh, no, it's fine. Actually, that's perfectly fine. We produced 12,750 per minute. No, per trip. So per trip, there's 12,000 per trip. 12,750 per trip. Which is roughly 1 8-wagon full. That would be 2 4-wagon trains. 1 4-wagon train is... The number of French is plus 3. Yeah. And I believe it's plus 4 in UK for your numbers. Yeah, so right here we need to move 12,000 per minute. We can then divide that by 2 trains, which, let's do that. 1275 divided by 2 puts down 6. We'll then lower it down to 6. Yep, 6375 per minute, which I think is the equivalent of, yeah, that's the equivalent of how much? That would be 3,200 is 2 wagons. That's 1 4-wagon. Well, just below 1 4-wagon. So it's kind of close, but it should be able to run. The 2 4-wagon trains should, in theory, be able to run this track no problem. Because we also added a lib on the leeway side as well. Yeah, so right here. Wait, what are we waiting for? Although we also do need to put in some... Over here, we also need to put in some signals on this side so they don't actually run properly. So as it stands, they won't run properly otherwise. Okay, also we need to figure out the input situation here. Because obviously that's something I've kind of neglected to think about. It's just how we're going to input it. Because what's going to happen here is that obviously all of these, we can't have them all line up in one. So, somebody, oops, I dropped my, it's way too much liquids. How do we actually, this is a bit I didn't think about really. We got industrial booster, we just need these ones. We just need these buffers, there's only one input, one output. Again, 1. And we only have 200 pipes. Yeah. 300 pipes. So, in theory... Yeah, because we can't do overfill, can we? Question, could we just do this? Well, no, because then obviously it's only limiting us to 300. Now, this is a problem I didn't really think about, is the inputs of all these. Like this one, for example, is a 60. This one, I think we've got 260. We've got a pure, a normal, a pure, and 2 pures. Okay, both the ones that come down from the top are pures. Oh, why am I lagging so much? Yikes. So both of these are pures. I believe one of these are a pure. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? I don't understand why am I lagging so bad all of a minute. Let me just close. Let me actually get rid of this on my screen as well. We don't get rid of that. We don't need that on my screen. There we go anymore. And then we just want to get rid of this. Close that down. Hey, why can't I? Hey, please. Why I have number 4 plus is call me. I'm not calling you. I won't be doing that. Firstly, you're a kid. Secondly, you don't give your number out to strangers. That's a really bad idea. And I wouldn't recommend you do that. You're gonna get yourself in some trouble doing that. Oh, this is pure. Oh no, this is a pure node, okay. So blue can be pure, red is that normal? I think this is a normal thing, right? Yeah. Is scam? No, if you call people, I just wouldn't call random people you don't know. It's very dangerous. Giving your number out to people who you don't know. If you don't know them, don't give them your information. Giving your information out to randoms is a very bad idea. Yes, I'm not, well, I'm no one creepy, but you don't know that. Plus, you should always be safe on the internet, because just because someone seems chill on the internet doesn't mean they are. You never know. You should always take safety as #1 priority. Because if you just trust people, it's going to get taken advantage of. And we don't want that. That would be bad. Okay. Let's get rid of these pipes here. Get rid of these. There you go. Okay, so we got what now? Both those are pure. This is a normal, a pure, poor, right? Normal, which is 120. This must be a poor one. Is it a poor one? Impure, yeah. That's 60. I say, do you one job? Again, I don't know what you're on about. I don't understand, and I still not going to call. Yes or no about what? Because if you're going on about calling you, that's never going to be a yes. Potential areas. It seemed more like a kid. Yeah, it's... Seems like a very kid thing to do. Although it's kind of dangerous. Is prank? Well, if it is a prank, you should be careful. That would annoy you. I can confirm that there's some people that won't take kindly to it. Prank shouldn't be... Are kids even allowed to be on Twitch? It's YouTube. It's from YouTube, and yes, and in that case, yes, they are. Well, no, but also yes. It's a weird one. On Twitch, I don't think so, but YouTube is really, yeah. There's not much I can do about that. Technically, my streams aren't classed as suitable for kids, but what can you do? You have to, even though it's not intended, you still have to be accepting. Okay, so we need 200. Okay, so now we gotta split all these into 4. Now, actually, I realized a problem. Oh, I watched Mr. Bean. Okay, I can. What's that? What's that noise? Yeah. Mr. Bean's good. I will have to say that Mr. Bean is good. Okay, let me just go here. Close this. I just want to get this up here. So we need to split 2,500 oil. 2550. 2550. We need a 2,055 divided by 4. Which is about 300 per. 600 per. So we just need... How can we... Yeah, this is the bigger issue here. How do I connect all these up? We got 2 pures here. That's 200 and... That's 200 and... What you call... Excuse me. That's 200 odd items. I have personal problems with the French. And I have very good reasons, seeing how many times I nearly died because... Oh. There must be a story behind that. I go to sleep, I have school. Bye. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, but I don't think it's good to blame an entire country over one of us people's mistakes. Because you're always going to have bad people in a country, and it doesn't really reflect on the entire country. And I can think of many times in the past where the entire country's got a bad reputation over over actions they didn't really have any choices in. Same here in the UK, you get that. Certain groups of people get bad names even though most of them are good people. It's just a few bad eggs ruined, gave them a bad reputation. Okay, this is all. This can be a green because it's an impure. That impure into here, which then makes this a. This is now maxed. This is a maxed out line of 300. I now just want to run this into here. These are 120s. So that's 300 into this one. Yeah, how do you balance these? How do you actually balance them? Because as I see now, it's more of a liability than anything. How do we balance them nicely? Granted, saying this is way overkill because at the moment we don't even produce half as near. We produce 60 because these are I'm counting as if they're all being double overcharged, which we physically can't do. 120. Well, first off, we can actually remove this. Actually, we can make both of these lines 300. Let's go do that. Do I have them on me? Yeah. Let's go make both of those pures into 300s to get the most out of that. I can argue with you right now because long discussion now would go very long. Okay, that's probably for the best. Okay, 300. Let's just do it here. $300. Copy. Then let's just go do it over here as well. Like that. So all these ones, let's just make these okay, so they're red because they're maxed out. Red are maxed, so let's just do that for all of them. Make it so all the red lines are maxed out, because we can easily do that very cheaply. Paste. Maybe maybe I should stop running it as max capacity here. 120, can we get you up to 300? Yeah, we can, cool. Though that's really expensive to get because it's going to cost you a lot of power to get you maxed out, but it's fine. Maxed out of you. So now we actually got all of these lines here. I'm going to go to bed, you know, works and stuff. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by nonetheless. It's appreciated. Greatly appreciated. So both of those are maxed. Though both of those are maxed lines. This one's also now a max line, right? Yep. Okay, so now we've now got, what's this? 500, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 115 is 1,500. 1,500, we need how many to run? Okay. Hmm. How can we do that? What's going to be the best way to do it? Hmm. Okay, there's 4 of them. Okay, 4 of them, so each of these can go plugged into one. Yeah, okay, so first off, let's get... This line can go here. And then we can do this. Also, I forgot to say, also, welcome, Ice King. I did see you in chat. I did see you did join. I just realized now I didn't say hello. Welcome, how you doing? I just realized I didn't say that, so sorry about that. I did see you come in, I just, yeah. With all the talking that was going on, I kind of just, yeah. Again, I'm doing this wrong. These need to be plugged into fluid buffers. Like this. Because these fluid buffers are important, otherwise we'll lose efficiency. And if I don't like losing efficiency. Cool. Now obviously these fluid buffers just go straight into here. Logistics, pipeline like this. Like this, like this, and like this. There we go. Next, I think we want to just connect up all of these. Although I think what I will do actually is just have this line running here, 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 and here, 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 because it is higher up. So we need to just compensate for that. Okay, we need to put some in between. So right here, like that, like that. We also need to move this side as well. I haven't done this side. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. In theory now we should just be able to, if we get rid of that. Maybe like this, we should, with a straight invalid pipe shape. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do something like this. Then we just want to go pipeline in here. And then we want to just like that. And like that. Like that. And then right here. Like that. Into that. And now that does that one. So this one can then get chopped off there. We don't need it there. Then we can get rid of these. Cool, that's all those ones done. And actually these don't even need to go here because there's no more slots down here for them. Like that. Over here, there. Oh, we should actually, I should have done this the other way. But we can actually hook that up still, so we can just get rid of these two. Unhook those, but what we can do is just straight like that. And straight like that. I know it does the same thing, except it's just, well, a bit nicer organized. Here, and then we just repeat this right here. Like that. Then right here can go like that. Like that. And we go back to noodle. There we go. Now we got all those running. That all connects up. I think next what we want to do is just this one. I want to just connect up into every single one of these. So to do that, I think we need I want a buffer storage here. Then the rest of them, except this one's just going to plug into every single one. So we have you in line here. Okay. Okay, need to go across by one. It's too far. This needs to come across by one. Like that, I think. Straight. There we go. And then we just want to put in a logistic thing here. Right there. Bit of that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then put this in like this. Like this. And like this. And that should all these be, yeah, all these now connected from this one, which then this one just connects in to down here. This isn't actually used for anything. Again, that's also a 300 line. Technically this line isn't connected, but at 30 is just not going to be worth it. Connect this to this. Nice, it should now start producing it. With this is now what? All this 300, so it's 300 times 5, 1,500. 1,500 milliliters of fuel. And with that, can you unload or load? Load, yeah. Like that, okay? With that being the case, we then want to roll this backing up. That, all it needs to do now is just do the calculations. 1,500 per minute. You have 1,500 oil per minute as it stands. Minute. We then need to times that by 4. We need to times that by 5 because we're getting 5 per minute. Because it takes 5 minutes for one round trip. So 15,000, 1,500 times by 5 will give us 7,000. Wait, what? That seems more. 7,500. 7,500. 7,500. 7,500 per trip. And we can what? 1 4 wagons able to carry 7,500. So no, one 4 wagon is able to go 6,400, but 2 of them. So if we then divide 7,500 by 2, that's about 3,000 per train, which a 4 wagon can do no problem. 2 4 wagons can do. Okay. Now that being the case, I want to have you. How do I want to do this? Both of you going would be fine. What we need to do, I think, best way to do this is just going to grab this signal and have me run along this for a while and just place them in. You, on the other hand, we don't need another train. That train's unneeded. Down like this. And we'll just keep this as the case. Because the more loops we have in between, the more gaps we have, the better. Because it'll just mean that we're not... Once I need to check my desk. My Discord went badoop-a-doop. Why did it go badoop-a-doop? Because otherwise the train... Because one big segment would be classed as one section. And if a train's in a section, it won't let other trains through. So it will just cause delays and make things take longer than it actually needs to take. So we just need to put some more signals in. Then I can just make a train and then drive all the way back down. I think it's a 5-minute route, so we just need to place a we just need to place a whatchamacallit. We need to leave a 2.5-minute interval between letting them go. That way it shouldn't build up. They should keep running at alternating times, and they should never catch up to each other unless there becomes traffic on the tracks, but it shouldn't ever catch them up to each other. So we're going to keep doing this. Then when we're riding down, we can make sure all of them are placed in the right spot. I don't remember if I got this other side all working. Although I did do some off-camera work since we last played. Granted, that was a while ago now because I haven't been on this in a while. So we'll leave this one here like that. Yep, so I've now moved, if I go on the orbit cam here, we have now moved this. This is now further up here than before, so we have a nice slab. These are actually raised now. I think it's a lot better if we raise them up. These are raised. We have these raised. And it's just more or less a straight line. I didn't do the signals down there. We do need to signal that. Okay. And what we need to do, this is the output, so this needs to be here. This input. Yeah, input here. So the pathway. And because it's a pathway, we need one going down here. And we need pathway going in and block going out. No, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? We need a... Oh, no, that's right. No, I did do the right way around. Pathway, block going in. And then pathway going out. And this doesn't work. Why doesn't this work? What's going on here? Pathway loops into itself. The drive's on here, you come through here. You come out, it goes here and through here. It could be these needs to be knocked back a bit. Sometimes it's because they can't, they're too close to the junction. Sometimes that's the case. Other times, I don't know. Okay, so let me just knock these back. There you go, yeah, it's too close to the junction. There we go. And these signals are in. So let me just get a train, and we're going to now bring this all the way, ride this all the way down. And see if any of the signals are incorrectly placed. There you go. Of course, to double check the other side to make sure none of the other side are incorrectly placed. And with it being like this, we shouldn't have any issues, hopefully. Yeah, it seems to be right. I probably don't need this many signals, but it's just, I think it works out better. Because it avoids any unnecessary trouble. We got way too many signals on the other side, but well, it's fine. That's fine. Then we just gotta set both. Once that's going, well, actually, I say once it's going, we can't really set it going yet. Because if we set it going, it's gonna back up. Is it bad if it backs up? Will it be a problem if it backs up? I don't know. Oh no 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 no. Whoops. Would it be a problem if it does back up? And I wouldn't stop the trains from running. Are these full? Yeah, 2,400, 2,400, 2,400, 2,400. Ah, that might be a problem actually. The item limitations here, because you have what? A lot being pumped into you? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter if neither side are going, does it? It shouldn't matter. Okay, let me just get edit timetable. This is what train station is this? Lucy, we now need to go. What's the train station name for this one here? This one here, Sebacken. Let's just go Backens. This one. Let's just switch them around like that. What options do we have? Bitwin is fully loaded / unloaded. Yeah, they're just one load / unload has been completed. Yeah. Or wait 27 seconds because that's how long they take. 27 seconds. Save. Cool. That is perfectly fine. Wait, oh, we can actually load only, unload only. Interesting. I don't think that's a good idea though. Yeah, just got changes. Save change, turn on self-drive. Now let's just wait about until like 53 or something like that. And smash. There we go. Like this, and we will just edit timetable. This one to this one. This one, then 27 seconds. 27 seconds. And 27 seconds. Like that. Save changes. And then we just let this go at in about a minute-ish. And then we'll see about also when it gets about halfway. Where's my train? Yes. We want this one going as soon as the other one leaves. So let's go see. Because as soon as this one leaves this one should be leaving this one. That's how I want it to be. Yep, cool. Save. Where are you? Where's Q? Okay, we can watch it from here. So as soon as we see this one leaving, we get this one going. As soon as this one starts leaving, we're gonna have it go. I think it's a bit less than 5 minutes to get here, but I think we added an extra 10 seconds leeway, so if things slow down, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Saying it does take 27 seconds. It's a while. It lagged, but it's on its way. There we go. Now we'll also get this one going. That should be a good distance between them. We probably could do with decorating this eventually, but we'll... That didn't really... Well, saying that didn't really matter. We're not over here to look pretty. We're just here to get stuff. That train's a bit ahead of schedule. I wouldn't say that's the midway point, but oh well. It's fine. Let's just keep going. Eagles. That's for that. I get the it reminds me of songs I was thinking of. Seagull Stop It Now. Very good song. That's a good one. You guys should just stop in here. And you would unload them, but obviously there is none to unload. So where are we going to unload these? Are these going to become unloaded in here? Or do we unload them straight up? That's the question. I think all oil processing needs to go further up, I think. Oil processing should be done not on this floor there. Actually, I don't want to... Well, saying we could do oil processing here. This is... Have we hooked this all up? Have we? No, we haven't. We can just scrap all this. This is meant for... No, we do need containers though, don't we? So this is a predicament now. Well, saying that, we could just move this over there. Yeah, so what we'll do is come up here. Get up here, come on. Up and away. That's right, I accidentally deleted the floor on this by mistake. So we can't actually get to the transportation floor, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all these because we can just rebuild this over the other side. I don't want it over here now. I want to change this now instead for all oil. So we can focus on getting our oil processed. Even if we have to, I might even just knock this upper floor. Wouldn't be the end of the world if we needed to do it, but... Because I'd rather have the liquids lowered down because items are a lot easier to get up. Yes, granted we have to transport our water up higher, but... Transport our water up higher is fine anyway because we got a water tower which will make short work of it. Whereas as it is at the moment, it wouldn't be short work. There you go. Give it all that. We'll leave those in because we actually do need those. Okay. So we will extend this across. Just until the end of here. Sorry, here I think that is. Yep. Then we just build this out. And then we build it here. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, keep this. We can keep things all nicely and organized and uniform and just exactly how I want it. There you go. make these blocks to fix the foundations. There. That needs to be concrete though. Here we go. So next off, we need floor holes. So the floor holes will line up directly with where these come out. So logistics, floor holes. Like there. Like there. Now, it would be like there. I obviously need to get to that floor, which we can't technically get to. Which I should say that we do need to do it like this anyway. Let me just try to get a good position so I can get this elevator floor in. And it'll just solve a headache and a half there. There you go. So now we can just go here and we should just be able to get in. And then that should be a good old day. Here we go. Arrow. Select. Item. Transport. Plastic one. We should have T for transport, should be capitalized because it looks nicer. Even though it's grammatically incorrect. Look at I really do like the look of the oil containers. Yes, it's not efficient. Well, I think it's... I can't see... I might be misunderstanding it, but apparently packaged is supposed to be a lot more efficient. But I don't understand how it's more efficient. Because realistically, you have to transport twice as much items because you need to make up... You need to make sure the containers get back over there. So I don't get how it's that much more efficient. Do I think they could do a buff? Yes. They could very much use a buff. There's no denying that they really do need a buff. I think they're quite weak. Like that. I do want to just change this to black. The oil is not black though. It's like a... Is oil black? Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? It's just a very... Go for a very dark purple. No, we'll just go for black. Not a black though, just a dark black. That'll do. Do that and save as oil. Select, paint this like that. Then we can just do this. Like that. That's 4 of these. We'll do it like this. Like this, because we are going to need pipes on. We're going to need a pump on these. I just hope the pumps actually get it. Which way is that going? Down, up. Up like that. And then let's get you up as well. And then get you up like that. Oh, I fell. Oh, so that's my innovation. I fall off things a lot. How can I get back up? Here you go. And once this all done, we're gonna get all nicely lined up. That's the thing. That. No, I need double tap it for some reason. And we should go for this one. That way we actually get the right size. There we go. And power. We just want one Mark II, I think. Right. Let's say here. Connect you to you. Connect you to you. Connect you to you. Connect you to you. And then connect you to you. There you go. Other way, we'll upgrade you to Mark II. Cool. Now this is working. E to call. I keep forgetting E's to call. That should start pumping it up. We then need to after pumping it up, it needs to be pumped into storage containers. That way the backlog doesn't get too bad. Because we need a buffer gate between them. So right here. So right here, I think is a... like this. Like this. Like that. And then like... It's done it again. These things bug for some reason. I've noticed a bug with these for whatever reason. They just don't work sometimes. Like now there. You just can't... I have to do it this way. Like now I can't connect to that one. They just completely and utterly break. The annoying thing is for that now, I'm going to have to rebuild most of the bloody pipe work because it just doesn't want to work. That is because floor pipes just don't work for some reason. I think I was just going to do it for all of these. So I may as well just get rid of all these flooring here. Get rid of all of these. Because these things just don't work very well. Which is bizarre. Okay, which now means you're going to run all, get the elevator back up and down. If for small floors like this, a staircase is probably easier. But a elevator takes up a lot less room than a staircase. Which is why it's usually my main mode of transportation up my factories. Like that. Into there. And there. Into there. There. Into there. There. Into there. Cool. So now all these oils should be getting in here, right? No. Why do we not have any oil coming out? Oh, because these aren't set to unload, that's why. These need to be set to unload. So these should unload with the next train over. And then we should have these, all three of these running at 300. Well, wait a minute. I have, yeah, 300 max constantly. Okay, nice. So we got 3. Yeah, I just realized I've been dumb there. I'm taking more than 3 per minute, but we can't really use it though, can we? Oh no, we can. We just need 2 on one. I need to redo it on the other side. I need to take this train back. Okay, I need to wait on this train. We need to go back with this train. Just so I can get... I can do it a certain way and it should be fine. Okay. Also, the containers just look so cool. There we go. Round the roundabout. Nice. And we just need, all we need to do is just, the first one needs to be disconnected. Are they saying the first one down there is probably the last one in there? Well, we can stand on top of it and see where it goes. And that one can just have a double output, which is fine. Yep, there's a second load of oil on its way over. Nice. Cool, and then this should be the first like resource thing in, which should be interesting. Well, the first lot in. I think normal resources aren't nearly as complicated as this. It's just liquids are a pain. Liquids are not nice to mess around with. Cool, you go in here. Now that's why I jump off. I just right here. I'm going to disconnect this one. So all 300 should go into here, right? Yes, yeah, okay. All 300 should go into this one. So this one should be in 600 per minute. Whether one of these can even hold transport 600 per minute, I don't know, but we'll find out. Downward they go. Alright, let me get back on top here. Okay, so no, I can't want to say here. 600 per minute. Let me calculate this. So let me get my notes back up. So it's 600 per minute. 600 per minute. Times that by 5 minutes because it's how long it takes for a round trip. Which is not technically right. It's 2.5 because it's 2 trains. So it's 1 every 2.5 minutes. It's on average 2.5. So let's get my calculator open while we travel back. So 600 times 5, then divide that by 2, which are 1,500 storage. One wagon holds, yeah, so we should have enough. We have 100 leeway, plus we already have a decent leeway on it anyway, so it should be fine. So we should be able to run 600 through it, no problem. We just need to add another liquid container. And it shouldn't be causing problems. Yeah, slowing down to enter, that makes sense. And it's going to be the front one we need to do this for. Okay. So it's this one here we're going to redesign. I have to use floor hatches again. I don't like them because they don't work very well, but we don't really have much choice. Well, that might be problematic because you can't really get you there, can we? We can disconnect you. Problem is then you just will not connect there, will you? No. Like that, connect like that. That connect up like that. We just want you there. Can't fit you in anywhere, so that's the problem. You're gonna have to put it up above, I think. So let me go get up there. Get this elevator called down. Then we just need to pump that one. Hopefully it should still work. The pressure should... I don't know how much head lift we get from the train. It should say in here actually. Transport. Doesn't. Okay, great. So then right here we add in... But this is where we actually do need to kind of change the path here. We want it to be halfway between these two. That. So it does need... You know, it's done it again, look. Now I can't Now it's bugged. I can't place it there. It's ugly. I don't like that. I want it this way. Straight doesn't work. And like here, well, we can't actually do it like that. Okay. Okay, let me just. You know, it's not gonna be pretty, but it works. There we go. But I'm gonna have to go grab some more copper sheets. I think we did bring some over with us, if I remember correctly. But I sworn we did. There you go. Yeah. For this exact reason. Okay, cool. Here, we can then connect these up. We do need to put a... We need to put a pump on it. That way we can actually pump enough here. You can actually get up. Like that. Okay, that's that. There you go. Then this goes up. Yeah, it's no longer unloading them because it simply is not room for them to unload. This is another issue with these. It's the fact that they take up a lot. You can't just sink the resources, which is annoying. Okay. Okay, so now you do a buffer full. You're filling up. You're full. You're full. And you're full. So we have now 1,500 oil here. So that's 3 and 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah. With 1,500 oil, 1,500 oil, we need to start producing them into stuff. Oh, I'm going to sneeze 1 sec. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so that would be, if you were to split halves on both, if we were to split it halfway on both on plastic and rubber. Rubber is 20 for 30 to 20, plastic, no, wrong one, 30 to 20 as well. Okay, so these are quite efficient with 10 heavy residue oil. Although this makes more residue oil. Interesting. But either way, that's 750 each, isn't it? 1,500 divided by 2, 750. 750 divided by 20. 750 divided by 20 is like 37 machines. Nope. 25 machines. How many would that be? How much can we get in a row here? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get a row of 8 in. But I think I placed them all backwards, right? I've placed it all backwards, haven't I? No, I haven't. Okay, cool. So you can place 8 in a row, and 30 would be 26. Maybe 60, we could double them, 12. 12.5. So this is 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we can just put another lot of these in right here. I do want a nice bit of room between them. Just 1. That's 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13 because it's 0.5. There you go. And that would be all of the oil. That would be all of the. This would be all of these. But saying that, since we're all going to be doing it 1,500, they all cost the same, so it doesn't matter. Divided by 60 is 20,500 divided by 60. You take 30, and you also take 30. So let's go rubber here. It's still 30, so it's 30 divided by 1,000, which would be 25. 25 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 25 divided by 8. 25 divided by 8 is 3.1, so it's 3, 8, 16, 24. No, what? 1,500 divided by 60 equals 25. 8, 16, 8, 16, 22, 23. So it's 3 rows of them. Or we have it lengthwise. I think we do it lengthwise. I think that's probably the better way of doing it. So we give it all these. Instead, we have it this way. So like this. And then we just place almost 25. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How far is that along? 10. We might need this entire thing for it, but well. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20, we're 5 short. And then 21, so that's 4 short. That also wouldn't. So 20, so we're 5 short. 5 short, 5 60s. 5 60s. So that would be 5 60s. And 60 times 5. We're listing 300. How much extra if we put all of these in? 150 compared to that. Polymer red, wrong one. Here. So uses 60 and it goes up to 75. So it uses 25? No, that can't be right. So 60 up goes from 60 to 25. We can't really fit any more in there, can we? We could expand the factory a bit more. But I'd rather expand it this way. So we'd have we replace all of these. I'd rather it be flush over this side in that case. Make the most of the room here. Like this. Refinery. Yes, there you go. Here. 3. Come on. Come on, I need... This takes a while though. All this building is not very fast. Then we're gonna get all this then fueled up. Just past this, so I will be crossing again, getting close to the edge in a minute. Keep at it though. I think tomorrow's live stream, I think we're gonna do some more Kingdoms 2 crowns. I think that should be a good one for tomorrow. This is good. I just kind of want a break. Well, I don't want to burn myself out again, 'cause I did burn myself out with this game before. With the Desert Factory, which is exactly why I'm building this, is to get unburnt out. Though I still built really big. Because, you know, you kind of have to. There we go. Big is cool. And go up this way. And got these ones, and then we just want to go out like that, out like that, out like that, out like that. Got these. Like that. Okay. We just need 4 more of these. That's 1, 2. I want more case. I need more case beams. Whoops. I've managed to run out. I'm not surprised though, we did just build up 25 of them, that's a lot. Call you while I wait for this. Here we go, got some there. I'm probably going to need a lot more of it as well, because this is only the start of all this stuff up there. There you go. Was it 2 more then? 1, 2. That's just a bit over, but that's fine. What we'll do is expand this platform out by 1. And then we can just do beneath. There you go. And a very quick way to see if this is all 25, we can then just run down here. Dismantle them, yeah, 25, cool. So 25 divided 300 divided by 60. 300 divided by 60, please be nice, 5. Each one of these can power their own 5. So we want to grab one of these and go straight pipes. This one doesn't really have to worry about being perfect. So it's 5, so it's right here is the middle. But it doesn't really matter, we can just do something what? Like this. Connect it in like that. Conveyor mark point. Like that. Colors, paint it black. Rinse and repeat until we get it all done. Like that. And as we start getting a tad more complicated because these require being moved to different spots. Like right here, for example, we probably better off starting with one. which can then go into here. Goes into here, goes into here. That's one, two, three, four. That's the fifth one over there. See, wrong place. Like that. Grab you. Grab it there. Grab that there. And like this, and like this. And that's that 5 connect up. Next off this one. That's what I want to do actually, is maybe delete this one. Replace it in so we can get it actually positioned slightly better. So even though this is lying here, I wouldn't mind this one being pushed down, because it'll allow more room for the other ones to work. There, there. Let's connect to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All connected. Nice. Then that connects into that. Because then what we can do is this one connects there. That can connect down there. And that one connects there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too long. 5 like that. And what we can do then is go 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then with that, then connect all these pipes in. 1, then a 2, then a 3, and a 4. There we go. And the final pipe here runs all the way down. All the way down over here. Into that one. And then this should then connect. Wait a minute, something isn't right here. 1, 2, 3. This is only connected to 3. Oh no. That's only connected to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's wrong. I built it wrong. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to replace all of this because it comes all the way back to here. That is wrong. Here that just runs through. Whereas this one's needs to go to this one. This one then hooks up to here, up here, which means we get rid of this one. But this is the last one we need to hook up to, which then means this one needs to hook up to this machine. It happens to have the junction right there. Then connects to there. Which then means this one here gets disconnected. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad to fix, actually. It's not too bad. It's just kind of annoying more than anything. Like that. Like that. Then we disconnect all of these. Then you connect to that. Then we run you into here. There. Okay, that's not all connected. All of that. That's a lot. Oh, I realize how big what I'm building is. My goodness. That's insane. I'm going to be real quick. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Although I'm going to have you viewing the trains coming in and out, because I think that should be a nice view. There you go. I'll be right back. have returned. How are things going? I say how are things going. We know exactly how it's going because it's going to be exactly the same. We do us thinking about stuff. We are going to need to get some packaged thingy majiggies being crafted. We do need to craft some of those. That's fine. Okay. So this is insane amount here, but what we do need to do is all filled up. Yes, what we need to do is just get each one of these on a power line. Those fighters now on power line. Those fighting their own power line. Those five their own power line. Those five their own power line. These five their own power line. Well, they all hook up then. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this just connects up to an exterior route line here. Here that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect you to here. And that can be connected to that. Okay, that's 1, 2, that's 3, 4, that's 5. Connect to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, go to that. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these are then operational. This is where we want to do. How much of each do we want crafted? I was thinking maybe 10 rubber and 15 plastic, as we usually need more plastic than rubber. So plastic. So 15 of these. Copy. 1. Oops, wrong button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, his last 5 here. I'm gonna go for rubber. I don't think I have enough of these, do I? 2, 10. We got. Oh, we don't have enough, do we? Because we need 10 of them. Right, because we need how much? To make one. Each of these use 2, and there's 10 of them. Well, no, there's 9 of them, which would be 18. Oh, we don't have enough power slugs. We don't have enough power slugs. That's a problem. Mam research. Can we research some asleep power slugs? Not power slugs. It's alien technology. What we want to know is this. Oh, we don't have stuff for production amplifier. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. There was some power slugs nearby, yeah. Okay, grab this. That's 1. And then there's some more nearby, but I don't remember where. Excuse me. I know there was one in there, but obviously I can't get to that for like obvious reasons. I know there is one over there. I think blues gives what? One, isn't it? We'll grab that one. Jump and grab it. Okay, like that. And then with that, let me just do a crafting bench. Yes, 2. And we need how many? A lot more than 2. Okay, what we're gonna do, we need power slugs to continue. I know power shards. I know I do know a good way to get more out of your power shards. I just need to get this research done. So I think I'm gonna have to take a breather on getting that done, because we need to get this done. And to get this done, we're gonna have to travel all the way over to some distant lands. So we need that, need that. Okay, this will do. Cool. And with this, we need those. Those can stay on me. Don't think we've got any of the others here. No, we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back to my original base. And then once we're back to the original base, then maybe go back over to the desert base. I think that's where my circuit boards are like. Actually, can we actually create circuit boards actually? We might be able to craft them. Either way, we're gonna have to go. But even if we can craft them, we're gonna have to go. Oh, do the plastic. But we have to go back to the other base to grab the fluctuating SAM. Because that's where we get the stabilized SAM, which will craft into the things we need. Okay, plastic here, no. Plastic, yes. Is that enough plastic? What's holding us back here? Is it plastic? No, it's that stuff. We're running out of that so quickly. What can we make now? 200, yes. Okay, we've got more than enough of this. We just need the SAM fluctuator, which means we only need to go back to our original base. Our very first one. That shouldn't take too long to get there. We'll just take these. This is the quickest way there. I will stop and grab any power slugs I see. There you go. Thank you guys. Try and grab as many as I see along the way. You know, I may as well grab this one. Since, you know, I said I'm gonna do it, and this one right here. Okay. So go grab that. This part I may as well just run back to this one because it's closer. I can actually get to it. Okay. Attempt number 2 before I get sidetracked again. Okay, let's see. Any of us mercenaries here, they don't really need those at the moment. There's one right there. Any of us? Nope. Give me this. Thank you. That's also why I built all of these with the ladder platform ones, because it means I can easily get up. Which is a lifesaver. Which has been a lifesaver for me because I've been constantly falling off them. For varying reasons. Let me have a look. Anyone here? No, not really. I don't see any more here. I imagine there's going to be one right there, yeah. Go get you. Grab it. Thank you. We should be like glide over. There we go. There you go. That's fine. There's one done there, but I'm not going to go for that because I wouldn't be able to get back up. And that will affect my journey over. So I'm not going to bother with that one. It has to be a reasonably it's been a reasonable location that I can actually get without causing too much of a delay in my travels. There we go. Again, I could get that, but I'm not going to get back up, which is the issue. Any there? Nope. Any there? Nope, doesn't seem to be. There's one right here we can grab. If I can get up there, there's one up there I can grab as well. There's one there we can grab. Power slugs, give me. Okay, how's me the best way up there? That's the question. That's the question. Oh, and it has one of those things with it. Okay, he's gonna keep spawning them. Okay, I might take that. There you go. Got you. So all we need then is to get up this one. I don't know what's the best way up. Immersive here. Maybe if we come over here. Okay, come up here. And get up. And then we want to go this one. Oops. Okay. This should give us enough height to just rock climb our way up, I think. About rock climbing up, we should be alright. Maybe there's one on top of this, actually. There could be. Let's check up here first, and then we can drop down. Nope, none up here. So I'm going to leave that one because I can grab one. That golden one there. If I grab that one, I can then jump down, grab that one. There's a purple one there, but it's poison, so I can't get it. Yeah, okay. This is a start. It's weirdly safe. Ah, weird. Then we can grab this one here. Come on, let's sneak up. Just get rid of this catcher. There we go. Done. Then grab you. Can't go that way. Mercmafia there. You actually use this to get up higher here. Oh, there's a container up here. Cool. Another thing to get them to go. Now risking staying around here if I don't need to. I can't see any of us. Most people like lugs and whatnot. See a blue one there. Any over here? Doesn't look to be. Boy, drop down here. Not gonna make it, so just there you go. This one down there, may as well grab that. With that grabbed, I think then we just make our way back. Whoops.
I advise you to seek your thrills more in the field of mathematics or architecture, and less in the literal field.
Okay. Whoopsie doopsie. Anyway, I gotta just bunny hop. Oops. I kind of forgot about that. Fall damage. Stop. I do hate it sometimes though. There you go, I'll do. Dupe. There's my death crate. Nice. There you go, thank you. What's the golden one up there? Okay, if I can get up there, that'd be worth grabbing. Those are really good ones. But they're not amazing. They're not the best ones, but they're good ones. Let's just gonna build up one. Yeah, it seems like it. Logistics. Zoop up. Zoop up. There we go. Let's get all the way up here so we can grab these. Whoa, why did you jump off, dude? Got it. Nice. I was afraid I wasn't going to grab that then. But we made it. There you go. 30. That's all that gone. Nice. Now back to base. And that should be a decent amount. We got what? 2 goals, 13 of those. Yep. Cool. That's a decent amount. Not the most in the world, but more than what we need. Go back here. Let me double check. We might have some circuit boards in storage here. Nope. Yeah, do you have plenty there? There you go. Well, I'll also grab that with me as well. And I'll do all I know is fluctuating, stabilize SAM to turn into the SAM fluctuators. Wasn't this? Hold on. And with the fluctuating SAMs, we then should be good. How much for 50? How much do we need for 50? We need 600. So about 1, 2, 3. Like that. We need to grab some more wire while I'm at it. Because we get a bit low on it here. Doop, doop, doop. With all of this, just craft it up. We just need 100 of these. Once we craft up all 100 of these, we should then have more than enough. Okay, let's go. I think it's time for sweet. Oops, I accidentally knocked it off. Come on, there we go. Okay. Just keep going. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Done.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a summer sloop embedded to increase resource output
We'll also
without
make this.
requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption.
Yeah.
Cycles within flow cycles make explosions into temples and explosions into temples. The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave a tapestry. A song of light and leaf and flower, a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
She muted them. That's amazing. Okay, let's go wait for this to do. And let's do the thing I wanted to do. I think it's this. This. No, we do this. Upgrade that actually. That's why I can hook it up here. Yeah, what's going on? So one of these will make 2 per minute. Massively increasing our output. Oh, it's purple gas coming out of it. That probably can't be good, but I will ignore it. So now we've got... They got way more than we need already. I'm going to stop this. Now we just need to travel back. Now there's no quick way back other than just running. Now we can get a lot more out of our stuff. Boing. 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 And we've also just doubled the output of any item by greatly increasing the energy cost. That could be good for like really slow crafting items or something we need lots of. But I don't really, nothing really comes to mind. Because I'm not exactly building. I haven't done much towards the goal at all. At the moment, I'm sort of my plastic production. That's what all this new factory is for. Also, this new factory is just simply to avoid the burnout. Because I was getting kind of burnt out where I was. I didn't like it there. I built it because it was a good idea. It wasn't really nice. I don't like it there. Secondly, like I've got that entire coal line there, but it's more or less useless. I don't need on the train. I don't need that much coal. So yeah, it's fun. Yes, I'm making a ton of what you call it, plastic and rubber, but then that stuff is a ton of it. We will burn through that like it's nothing, so having lots of it is a good thing. Yeah, now I'm just gonna get the very long journey back. Oh, I'll be taking that. Especially with the especially with my newfound doubling thing. I think that one there is like the equivalent of 30 now, which is insane. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let me just... You know, I can't do that. I'm gonna die. And dying would be far worse than missing out on that. I always come back while I'm not like gonna just get absolutely brutally murdered by it. See another purple one up here. Just please be nothing that can kill me because I'm very weak at the moment. Nope, nothing that can murder me. Come on. I think that's like 60. That's insane. And got onto it. There you go. You're probably going to end up stream here in a bit. I'm getting a bit tired. Also, it's a really late start today simply because I was busy. Because life be busy. Obviously, no live stream tomorrow because Monday's my day off. Also, it's a really busy Monday tomorrow for me, so having the day off kind of works to my favor. Off from streaming, that is. Although as much as I do like streaming, it also helps avoid burnout, which I'm needing to take and making sure to take extra care of, because it's not something I really respected as much as I probably should have. And it's a very real thing. Getting burnt out, and it could kill my channel, because if I don't feel like making content, well, everything goes up in flames then. There we go. Top floor. Okay, so we're back with everything we need. That's good, finally. Now let me just get down an assembler here, just temporarily, while we craft up this stuff. So we just need to go. Yeah. Stick summer sloop. Get that going. How much power is that used then? To use only solution 4? 16 to 4, yeah, that's massively more expensive. Let me also just craft up a... Hopefully we got enough... Oops, one thing. Oh, get out of there. Hopefully now we should have enough... this stuff. Enough of those... Enough steel things to craft them all up. No, we don't. Or do we? Just enough, yeah. I want to research. Let's go. Alien technology. This. 50 computers. I should have that in here. There you go. Alien technology. Here. Research. Done. Alton alien power matrix.
Power augmenter unlocked.
Oof.
Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the
Huh.
loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads. Many temples burned.
Good to know, that confirms that hypothesis.
Use power based on total amount of power on the attached grid. This experimental technology is somehow able to extract power from summer sloop by blasting it with energy. Okay, that seems like it could be... Oh, why did I get rid of that? I didn't want to get rid of that. Whoops. Okay, that's something we can't do anytime soon. Oh, that seems cool. Okay, so that's all those done. Yep. We have 37 already, but this is where it gets good when we go to these ones. So this is 5. If we put summer sloop in, we now double it to 20. There you go. So 2 of these should make me 8, I think. 2? That can't be right. It's supposed to double it. Or does it take 1 craft to activate it? Yeah, it didn't double it for the first one. That's weird. Oh, shards. So one of these makes 10. So this should make 20 here. This should make me 20 here. 10. Why is it... No, that must be bugged. It must be bugged. It's not doubling it. And power stocks can't be doubled? No, but we're doubling the basic ones. It must be bugged. That's weird. Oh well. Okay, but I think it's just these ones we need to do, yeah. Copy that. Paste. 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 We're pasting all the rubber recipes in. And this should make us all the rubber we ever need. Hopefully. Paste. Paste. And paste. And that should now produce all of the things we need. Along with you make me 40 per minute of those. And 40. 40. 40. 20. Plastic only produces... How are we not... How are we running out of... How are we running out of oil? Why do we not have any oil? That's full. Full. This oil has none? How can it go from being empty? Well, how can it go from being... Oh, the connection broke. There we go. That was weird. Very weird. Obviously we'll back up because it's just not going anywhere. Okay, we want to deal with the byproduct, which is the heavy residue oil. So let's do 300 divided by 300 divided by 40. It's about 7 on each line, or 7.5. So 7 of these can connect up to one or another. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the halfway house. Because you're the one that needs to go both ways. They're both this way and this way. Okay, also we should give this a bit of room. Don't need to be in that close. Like that. I think that's a bit too far though. Right there, I think will work. Into that. Into that. Into that. Then what we want then is valves. You go that way. And you go that way, so it can only go in and out, so it doesn't clog anything up. Connect you up here. And we should actually get these a custom color. These are purple because that's what it looks like. Like that. I think that's a good purple. I'm gonna call it residue. That's a terrible spelling, but it works. And put that here, and then with this, we can then start. These can all place into each other, like this. Like that. This one might actually be necessary because there's only 10 of these, so actually we don't need this one like that, do we? No. Better off if we just keep them separate. So we place 1, 2, and 3 because this one should be plastic, right? Yeah. Not that it actually matters, really. No, it doesn't actually matter. We should actually still do it this way, I think. Valve that way. Valve that way. Because this one's just use 40, 80. So how does it go? So let's say we got 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and then this puts 20 that way, and that goes 20, so that's 20, 40, 20, 60, 100. That's 100, so that's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 of these next machines are fine because there's only 20 of these here. So 10 of these machines can all be hooked up to this one. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Oh, I don't have abilities yet, but they're all in the wrong spot. Whoops. Oh, I don't remember how many they placed. I think like 6, I think it was. 6, I think. I really hope so. If I find out where the original ones that from, which was like, I think this is a rubber, yeah, rubber. Where's the? Yeah, so this one should be. That's rubber. This one should be rubber. Then this one should be plastic. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2 more. Actually, what would these even use for the next upgrade? I wonder what the tier 2 ones use to be made. And connect these ones up. Like that. So we go, we've got that line there, which is 300. That line there, which is 300. Would it be easier if you have them all run one way? I don't know. And that one's only what? 2, 4, 6, 800. Yeah, 100. So we've got 700 fuel residue. With fuel residue, we can make... We need a lot more of these, but... I believe these... That's far too close. I want it at least there, I think. Yeah. Each one of these can... Let me actually think the crafting actually. These can be then made residue fuel. It uses 60 to make 40. Which is fine. And then wasn't there the dilute? Let's look at recipes here. I've got quite a few saved up. Hard drives. Cast and screws, alternate insulated, coated cable inventory, molded beams, steel beam rubber, plastic, tempered copper, fixable. Here we go. Yep. Distilled packaged fuel. Oh, because we need to package water. And we mix it with that to make that. Anything else? Recycled plastics. I don't like that we're sacrificing that. I don't like that recipe. Silicon crucible, that could be good. I'll take this one. Okay. Distilled packaged fuel. Where's that done? Here. So we make 60. That's 60 fuel. So instead of making 40, 6 to 4, it's then a 30 to... Oh, yeah, 6 to 4 to a 3 to 6. That's a lot better. So 30 of those. That could handle... We could handle how many? We've got 300, 600, 700. So we could fit 23? Yeah, because these ones I will do a bit differently, because these here would be... This would be enough for this one, except we need to slightly overclock this one by 10. We just need to wait till the packet you go to 40. Say 25. Nope. 20. No, it's too low now. 30. Maybe it's 80 per minute. Yeah, it won't. That's 40, and then the other two then will be the rest for that. So these then we want to connect up like this. That connects all these up. Wait a minute, which way they were facing? That's the wrong way round. Of course they are. Placed them the wrong way round. Of course I did. I always do that. Refineries here. And then we also want to place these there. Into that. And how much will you use? Because you need to be still fuel. Needs to be, I think that's 80, I think it was. Can't do it. Yeah. 80. There we go. That's 80 waters, Mark 2. Oh, how much Mark 2s we have? Mark 2 will do. Let's just put you in number 4. There we go, just for this one. This one doesn't need it. And now we just need 2 of these. Now we need 20, so that's 1. Ha. That's a problem. I ran out of steel pipes. Ha. And that's going to take a while to build back up. And that's the way you're going to take. Oh, no, that's wrong place. That's wrong on here. That's not supposed to connect. It's only meant to be 3 on this first lot. Because only. How much is it we need then? The 60s. We can get mark ones. Like there. Like there. There. Yeah, because these. That's all that one. This one doesn't need to come down here. We just put this in like there. That way we can actually get it too close, okay? See though, I'm not gonna mind. Do like that, because then we can actually stick it in like this. So we can get past this whole too big nonsense. There you go. Yep, and then we can just hook that up to all of these, and then we just vice versa until all of these hook up. And how much fuel should we have? We've got, ignoring the entry, we'll add those on later. So that's 20 times 60, 20 times 60 times 60, 1,200 plus, what's this? How much is this? 60, 120, 120, 200. Because it's about 6, it's 20 which all produce 60, yeah. 1,400. Isn't like that. That's a lot of fuel. That is a lot of fuel. And, you know, funny enough, this might actually be my biggest power facility as well. I was going to upgrade the oil even more, but I don't think we need to, honestly. Actually, I need to wait for steel pipes, but I need to wait for like 200 of them to 300, 600 to craft. I don't even know if we can store that many. Yeah, I think we can store that many in here. Yeah, it's just about. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna end it here for today because I need to wait for resources to build up anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. It's an amazing start. We built a lot. Obviously, we got the trains actually running. We've got the processing of the oil beginning. I think, obviously, I do think that removing the stuff on this floor was definitely the right choice, I think. It's made this a lot better. I dread, oh, we need a ton of water. We are going to need to get our, rebuild our packages because we're going to need a lot of packaged water. I'm going to need a lot of packaged water here because we need 60. Well, yes, we need exactly 1,400 water, which that's a lot of packages. Packaged water. That's 60 containers. That's a 1-to-1 water thing. So let me have a look. On the ending stream, I'll have a look at this. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider following and subscribing, as it would be appreciated. If you have done so, thank you very much, as that helps out a lot. And it's very kind. I don't really know what else to say that. I can't remember my normal outro for some reason. I don't know why. I do have a Discord server you can use to keep up to date with everything we do here on Twitch and YouTube. Again, there'll be no live stream tomorrow because, well, it's my day off. Yeah, so, and we just got here, it's 300 per water. So we got 1,400 divided by 300. Divided by 300? 1,400. So we need about 5 water extractors. That's doable, actually. Very doable. I just don't think we have that much water nearby. Yeah, well, that is a problem for us next stream. It could just be we just maybe get a water train or something. But yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider following and subscribing if you did. And if you'd like to see more, keep tuned. We'll be live again Tuesday. And with Tuesday, I think we'll be doing some Kingdom 2 Crowns again. So, yep, thank you for watching. I'll see you Tuesday. Goodbye.